During COVID, a lot of money was printed. I take it that was created in the way we're talking about.
So on the graph there, that is the perfect illustration of the treacherous, traitorous rort we are in. So the green line becomes brown with the Public Finance Act,
Hmm.
and that represents the capture of public credit by private banks. And the brown line continues going down because our politicians from this time have taken the mindset that our debt to GDP can only be 30%. So the Willis squeeze, which is the economic golden period we're enjoying today, thanks to Chris from Sales and the Coalition of Chaos. The Willis squeeze is based on reducing the amount of public credit in the economy, yeah? But the brown line shows public credit isn't public credit anymore because the trick and the trap is that we have to borrow it from the market instead of creating it without debt.
So the
Instead of,
money created in COVID
yes,
period,
yes,
60 billion, whatever
60 billion.
the figure is. So that was created by the RBNZ. Is that the baseline? And then given to the banks. Is that how that worked?
The banks sold their bonds to the Reserve Bank, and we paid the banks for their bonds.
Okay.
And I believe that we have a $3 billion a year interest payment on our purchase to the banks. And you can see at the end of the graph, there's a spike for the COVID
Yeah, I was
splurge.
wondering about that
Yeah,
spike.
yeah. So that's the spike for the COVID splurge, right?
Yeah.
But instead of being green, because we issue it at no interest to
Which we could have
ourselves,
done. We could have done that.
we could have done that, yes, except for the Public Finance Act, which chains us.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
you mentioned that before.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we need to amend the Public Finance Act because we're chained and we can't see our chains because we're the dog that doesn't move. We don't feel our chains, and our politicians just tell us, sit there, you're fine, sit
Yeah.
there. Okay, as things continue to get worse.